Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Follower, you have me cracking up. Chantel has gone to see. Well, I mean, you never know. Follower, good to see you. Just Jamie, hello. Lily, Missing Mimic, Sweet Daily Win. Cat Girl, Michael, Myrtle Beach, hello. Good to see you. Just Jamie, I think I said hello to you. Hello again. As the Girl Art, Emotional Sport Muffin, Callie Cat. Beck, hello. Dinky, Angry Water, Dana, Mavi, Grow 600 pounds and Meet Dr. Now, Gilly Witchy, Pink Warrior, Hillbilly White Trash People. Yes, the soundboard is still missing. Maybe we'll get it fixed this weekend. I don't know. Sorry I'm late. I had some things to take care of this morning. As you know, I told you guys I had to go make sure I scored my kid this album that was released today. So I was at the Target at 8 o'clock this morning, and I have to work on some merch orders and how to get the postcards out. And I'm going to be very busy this weekend. So this is the only time I could squeeze this in. And Cutie's missing. She is MIA. Hey, Cancer Warrior, Dungeon and Roses, Carrie Ann, hello. Hold on. Thank you, babe. Carrie, so very good to see you. Hey, Tin Katie, she wanted the Cat's Eye album. It came out today, so I made sure that she scored one, and she did. There was plenty on the shelf. She also got her little tank top that she wanted that they wouldn't sell us the other day, so she got that too. Well, she hasn't got it yet because she's at school. She doesn't know she's getting it yet, and I told her, she sent me the link to the like the Spotify or whatever, and I was like, listen, just wait till after school before you listen to it, and then that way you can experience it with your friends. And she's like, you're right. And then she was like, are you going to get the vinyl for me today? I was like, you know what, kid? I think we should add it to your birthday list. So she's like, oh, come on. I'm like, no, I feel like, you need to wait. You need to be patient. So she doesn't know that she's getting it. So it's going to be a nice surprise. Hello, Linda. Thank you so much for gifting the YouTube Underground membership. Fighting for Animals Jean, welcome, new member. Thank you, Linda Cotton. Appreciate you. Fighting for Animals Jean, please don't forget to use your custom emojis in the chat. Appreciate you. So yeah, that's where I've been. And waiting, I really thought since Chantel didn't go live yesterday that she might show up this morning. So I did want to kind of give her an opportunity to speak and explain to us why she was absent yesterday before the big travel. I know, 10 Katie, I'm super excited. Okay, Cancer Warrior, that is the question. And I wasn't even considering that Chantel may actually be in travel. I don't, and I'm not even saying that she is. I'm going to go with my intuition is telling me there's no fucking way. Already? No. Yes, Beck, they're secured. Evil Angel, hello. Getting ready for a girls' weekend with the besties, good food, music, art, and nerd convention at the end. Girl, good for you. Live your best life. That sounds exciting. Enjoy, and thank you for the support. I appreciate you. And then somebody, I don't know if I've seen it on Twitter or if it was in the chat, they were like, Chantel's definitely traveling. I'm like, I wasn't even know. I don't think so, but you know what? I mean, it's possible that yeah, it is possible. I mean, we'll just have to wait it out and see. I would say I give her 48 hours. Okay, if she's gone for a solid 48 hours, then yes, I'm going to change my vote to yes. But as of right now, hey, Stacy, girl, I can't believe it. Hello. Good to see you. Long time no see. Half Pint, good to see you. I'm so happy we're vabbing. Just got myself some food and have to look for jobs. So even though I'd rather chew off my arm. Much love to you, girl, and good luck. And thank you for the support. Thank you for being here as well. Really, Billy says, God damn it, yeah, but I threw a whole tantrum this morning because you were missing. Now I'm going to look all dramatic and shit. Hello, Paul. Paul says hello. Well, better late than never, Billy. Strap in because I feel like it's going to be a good one. But if Foodie does show herself, we will pivot over just to see what she's talking about, and then we'll more than likely come back. Because if she does show up, it's just going to be more of the same, right? But we're not going to be able to help ourselves. So there's that. If she does check in while we're live, and I kind of look for her too. I look for her to go live earlier this morning. She didn't do it. I'm going to look for her to go live while we're streaming about Rosie because Chantel needs all the attention. Hey, Portia, good to see you. Oh, you're going to catch us on the replay, gang. All right, girl. Well, make sure you don't forget about us. You know what? That's quite true. It ties in with the apartment inspection. That's very true. But damn, I mean, the last time that we seen Chantel, everything was still inside of her apartment. Not that she has very much to get rid of. She just has the couch. She has her clothes. I mean, she has the TV, the bed, and maybe, you know what? She very well could have set up some kind of deal with somebody and been like, listen, if you come get it and you get it out of my apartment, you can have it. Maybe she gave him a sweet deal on the boneless couch and they were willing to get all of her shit out of there. I don't think so. I think it's too soon too. I don't think so, but again, this is Chantel and anything is possible. Again, that's just something we're gonna have to wait and see. Hello, Becca Boo. Good to see you. Can I get the happy birthday song? I turned 58 on Sunday and still wear white underwear. What is this talk about, Chantel? You know what? Becca Boo, congratulations on making it another year and happy birthday to you, girl. If you're a little kid, that makes sense. Okay. That you don't buy your toddler. I don't even know if they sell white underwear for toddlers. All right. I'll give you that much, Chantel. But I don't know any adults out here that's just shying away from white because they're scared of the skid marks the way that you are. All right, girl. That's a you problem and probably a quirky problem and more than likely an Amberlynn Reed problem. Most people, most women your age cannot relate to that literal shit. Becca Boo, and thank you for being a member for 56 months, girl. Appreciate you. Hello, Gary. Chantel today equals carb. Okay, now that I can get down with. The fact that Chantel very well could have possibly, because she's been eating more and more because she's preparing to, she is bulking to go to Syria. I could see that she possibly ate herself very, very sick. So I would say eat Arby's before I would say Syria. Font. Gary, thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Hello, Yulia. Happy Friday to you as well. So glad to see you in chat and thank you for the support. Brunette, thank you for joining True Love, girl. I think I already have you on the tier. So unless I don't, make sure you send me your stuff, but I believe I do. And thank you for rejoining, girl. I appreciate you. Also, all postcards, trading cards went out today. So be on the look for that. Seattle Sapphire says, did she purchase all the seats on the exit row? You know what? More than likely, no, Seattle Sapphire, but she should have. And thank you for the support, hun. Plutes, hello. Looking forward to Roz. I'm suffering from Chantel fatigue. I mean, they're both terrible, but the whole BG thing is too depressing for me. I don't disagree with that, Plutes, and I got lots of Roz lined up for you. We actually are going to go over not a whole lot of today's stream. I know Roz went live this morning and she had a mini meltdown at the end. And of course, we do love Death Fight Tears. So we're going to tune in to see Roz tell us all about her pain and how it's real and how you guys can talk about everything else, but just don't talk about her pain. Hey, Bunny Melon. Mia Moore, hello. Thanks for being late today. I slept in and still didn't miss a minute. Look at you, girl. I'm fully rested and ready for this bullshit. I'm glad somebody's rested, bitch. I've been up since 4 a.m., girl. I am burning out. Mia Moore, thank you for the support. I really appreciate you. She's showing her ass these days. She is. I think Quirky really wants the attention. As much as she wants to act like and pretend like she doesn't want our attention, all signs point to otherwise. Cancer Warrior, I'm dead. Okay, so we're going to pivot to today's stream. We're going to watch the end of it. And then we're going to go back to the one that I really want to watch that I've been talking about for way too long, which is when Quirkyloverosee had the meltdown because her hot plate broke when she was making pancakes. Tell us more about your pain, Roz.
The saltiness and just all the different flavor in the noodles. The plain eggs are really adding. They not only add the protein, but they kind of help balance everything really well. And also, you know, all that edamame also adds some protein with sweet salt.
Hello, it's really me. Good to see you. That's why she wants to be pregnant. I agree. Now, this was Roz's breakfast from this morning. This concoction that she put together, which is just a whole lot of stuff that she more than likely, I mean, it's not more than likely that she should not be using. I mean, if anybody is in pain I'm not going to sit here and argue that Roz is in pain. Do I think Roz is in pain? Yes. Do I think that she's in the kind of pain that she describes on the internet? No. I would imagine that her knees probably ache every single time that she has to get up and she has to put her 700-pound mass on them. Her legs probably hurt. Her body probably hurts. But you notice how Roz never has these conversations. Like, I don't believe, anyways, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't watch everything of Roz. But me personally, I've never heard Rosie talk about any kind of knee pain or any kind of pain that could be pinpointed to her weight, which is very interesting. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason that she talks about the hands. There's more than one reason. Number one being, from what I've read and seen throughout the community, that claiming that your hands has some kind of disability is a way to get disability. Like, I don't know that there's any way to prove that your hands don't have something along those lines. Okay. You would have to look into that yourself. Okay. And trust and believe Rosie has done exactly that. Rosie, plan number one right now is to get knocked up by Lee, whatever the fuck his name is, right? To lock that shit in, have a trap baby. And if that doesn't work out, she wants to make sure that she is secure in the bag for disability. So she's already looked into it. She knows how the system works and she's trying to play and pull that card. The third reason is you can't look at somebody and say if they had hand pain, you can't blame that on their 700-pound mass. That's why you don't hear Rosie complaining about her knees, because if she's complaining about her knees, the first thing that anybody is going to say to a person like that who weighs as much as Rosie does is you need to lose weight. You need to stop consuming all these calories that we see you consuming on the daily, on your live stream, when you're not live. You need to move more, move your body, lose the weight, and then maybe you won't have the severe pain in your body that you're constantly claiming that you have. That's why she's going for the hand thing. Anyways, back to you, Rosie.
Salty of the carrots. Oh, this is really good. Unfortunately, Panther, I saw a TikTok pop up the other day that pissed me off enough to actually block somebody.
So not only are you seeking yourself out on the YouTube because you gave it away the other day, now you're saying that you were on TikTok and all out of nowhere that a video about yourself and mocking your pain that you suffer from popped up on your timeline. Right. Do you believe for a second that Rosie is not out here looking up videos to see what people are saying about her on the internet? She is. She absolutely is.
I'm just gonna start blocking any accounts that pop up talking about me because I just want to scroll on TikTok in fucking peace. I don't search up myself. I don't know why the algorithm serves me videos up myself.
Roz, do you suffer from the eye dart as well? Because notice how she didn't make eye contact when she said that. Notice the glance to the other side.
On TikTok in fucking peace.
Big Bertha Jean, there you are, girl. Good to see you. Late but here. I had to get stuff for homegrown green beans with potatoes and ham for dinner tonight or tomorrow. Love y'all. Love you too and enjoy that. That sounds amazing, girl. And thank you for the support as always. Missing Mimic agreed. Stop searching yourself. Stop searching yourself. And if you are going to search yourself, stop complaining about it. We don't give a shit.
I don't search up myself. I don't know why the algorithm serves me videos about myself. I really don't get it. I was really struggling mentally. It was like after my life.
I mean, the question here, Rosie, is when are you not struggling mentally? Because the way you make it seem is that you're always struggling, that there's not a time in your life, present day, when you're not either physically struggling or mentally struggling or both. That is a lot of eye darting. That's what I said too, just Jamie. Hello, Ashley. I think it's the ulnar nerve that it runs along the side of your arm to pinky. Sleeping with your arms bent can pinch that nerve and cause pain. Okay, Ashley, thank you for that information and thank you for the support as always. Appreciate you. I'm going to go with I don't believe that Rosie's hands are in pain. The way that she described that hand cramp that she had the other day, I've told you guys, especially after weight loss surgery, I don't get enough liquids in. I do my best and they've gotten a lot better, but I suffer with really bad leg cramps and hand cramps as well. And there are certain indications that when your feet or your hands, they start to lock up and they start to cramp, that they make like certain movements. And you like anybody could spot it and see that your hand is having cramps, or even your feet are having cramps, like your toes will move in certain positions. I'm not getting that from what I seen with Rosie, not even a little bit. Yulia says, you know, you ain't got to watch it, right, dummy? She's acting like that so much time had passed that she didn't have enough time to hit scroll on her phone. She's on TikTok. It's not like she's sitting down on her computer. She's eating. She doesn't have the mouse right next to her hand where it's going to take her a couple of seconds to skip the video. She's literally, yes, your hands get locked up. So if you've ever experienced hand cramps, like they're easy to spot. Like they have a certain look. Like you can look at somebody and tell that their hands or their feet are cramping. It looks like it just looks really weird. She's a liar. Really is what it comes down to. Yulia, thank you for the support, hun.
With the hand cramp, and someone clipped a reactor, and I scrolled away within like 15 seconds, but within the first like 15 seconds of the video, it was
15 seconds for somebody who doesn't want to watch a video about themselves on TikTok is a lot of time spending watching that TikTok. TikToks are really short. They're under 3 minutes long. Some of them are under 30 seconds long. Some are under a minute long. So when you are spending 15 seconds on a TikTok, you're there to watch the damn video.
Him theorizing my hand cramp being faked for sympathy, and it set me off. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it pissed me off so bad because I'm sick and fucking tired of people acting like, oh, I'm just here for the jokes, when you're being actively fucking ableist.
You're being actively fucking ableist. You can only be ableist to a disabled person. Have you been told by a healthcare provider that you were disabled, Rosie, outside of your weight? I don't even know if that the healthcare providers have told you that you are disabled because of your weight. Have you ever been diagnosed with being disabled? Like, you have to actually be diagnosed with being disabled. That you can't just come on the internet and claim that you were disabled. Like, that is an insult to disabled people around the fucking world. Hey, Grace, good to see you. Grace said, oh my God, I think that was my video. You know what's crazy about that, Grace? I see Amber Lynn, I see Chantel. I've never even came across somebody who covers Quirky on the TikTok. I had no idea that she was over there. Grace, congratulations, and thank you for the super chat, hon.
And I'm just tired.
I'm tired. Hey, Callie's Bathroom Studio.
I just want to be authentic in my experiences without being called a liar. My hand cramped, and then I massaged it out, and I held my pinky differently, but apparently because I was still holding the bread, I'm lying.
She's pouting like a toddler. Shelly Ray says she's another gigantic toddler. Looking at her having a tantrum, eating a big bowl of whatever she's eating. I know it. Isn't it great though for entertainment purposes? I'm sorry. I don't know what you think you're going to get from this community. One thing that seems to go hand in hand with death fats is that they're all fucking liars and they manipulate people and they're gaslighters. You fit every single one of those things, Quirky. Nobody is going to believe what you say, and your tears aren't changing a damn thing. Oh, well, since she's crying, since she's shedding a tear, which I don't know if she is, I'd have to look a little closer, then we're going to believe everything that she says. Not today. Shelly Ray, thank you for the support. Mrs. Peel, thank you so much for joining memberships. Welcome to the Poors. Thank you for being a poor piece of crap girl. Appreciate you. Big Turks, hello, good to see you. Big Bertha says cramps don't stop her from wrapping her paws around the fork, though does it? DuckTales, woohoo! Not only is she using a fork properly, she also uses the chopsticks when she's having severe hand. She doesn't just talk about hand cramps neither. She says that her hands are always in pain. So I don't know. Big Bertha, thank you for the support. Is this real life? Hello. As someone with chronic pain, you try everything to get better. She's never was diagnosed, so I call BS too. And I don't talk about my pain constantly. Exactly. Exactly. Is this real life? Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Yes, chopsticks, Ard. Boy, you're lucky we don't have the soundboard right now because we would be playing the sad music. The violins would be playing in the background, Rosie. So just count your lucky stars if we don't have the soundboard right now. Half Pint says I have pain related to bicep and some stuff to my elbow and neck, same side. I've broken glasses from losing my grip and I can't use my keyboard at time. It sucks, but it's not that deep. She thinks she's the only person in the fucking world that suffers with any kind of issues, Half Pint. I'm sorry to hear that, hun, and thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Kyle says, when you're a liar, you care when people believe you, not so much when you're telling the truth. Toddler is 600 pounds and growing. Do you guys care if you come online and you tell somebody a story, like you say that you have pain or your hands are hurting? They're like, yeah, well, I don't believe you. You're like, yeah, well, fuck you. What do I give a shit if you believe me or not? It doesn't matter, right? To most people, it doesn't matter. But to just like Kyle said, when you're a liar, it matters that you convince people of your bullshit. That's very important to remember. And Kyle, thank you for the support, girl. Good to see you again. EBDB, hello. The part that pisses me off is yes, I'm sure you have some pain. I agree with that. But most other people do too. Very true. My hand cramps sometimes, and guess what? I move on with my day and I don't diagnose myself with fibro. Exactly. Exactly, EBDB. Like, dude, see a doctor, get off your ass and move your body. Maybe do something productive with your life to make people think that you're actually trying to do better and that you're trying to feel better. But laying around, eating and sleeping and complaining on the internet tells us you don't care about yourself. So why the fuck should we? Evie, thank you for the super chat, hun. She shits herself says, did you watch the video of her cooking Remley's birthday? I haven't seen any of the vlogs. Sam's been keeping me updated and I've seen some clips on Twitter, but just a little bit here and there. She is so incredibly nasty to him. I've heard that as well. I can't imagine that Remley is really going to see this relationship through. You should take the fact that you dodged a huge bullet when you didn't. I can't even. Could you imagine saying that you almost knocked Quirkyloverosee up? That's a title you're going to have to carry the rest of your life. And just imagine if you circle back around and the next one sticks. Are you willing to roll those dice, buddy? She shits herself. Thank you for the support. Hey, Butter Crumpet. Good to see you, girl. Glad you can make it. Hold on just a second. I got behind in chat. Okay, Chuck says her hand pain may subside as she will take off or get bigger bracelets for those wrists. They're cutting off the circulation. God, that's also true. Look at the bracelets that she's constantly wearing. Chuck, I could say a lot, but I feel like I should just hold off. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Oh, Jamie says, or if she managed her diabetes. Also true. Now she can't even eat. Good job, TikTok.
Not lying.
Oh, no. Do you guys remember those potato heads? I used to buy these for my kids when they were little, and they've been around forever, like forever and forever. You get the plastic potato in the box, and it come with the glasses and the arms and the legs and the little top hat or whatever. When she did this little scene right here, that's all I could see was one of those potatoes you would buy a little kid.
I'm not lying.
Oh, God. Hey, Petty Cake. Get over it. She's acting like her dog died.
When I don't talk about how much pain I'm in, and I'm ignoring it and working around it, I'm faking because I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, good.
When I'm experiencing it and I'm talking about it, I'm faking it because I'm performative.
I don't know what to do. I'm in a lose-lose situation. Fibro diagnosis 20 years ago. I take no meds. I manage it with exercise, good diet, and a decent sleep schedule. Roz is such a lying faker. Crazy ribbon lady. I agree. And again, I have to put emphasis that I do believe that Roz is in pain. I think that Chantel is in pain, but it's not the kind of pain that Roz is talking about. Or maybe her hands do hurt. Okay, fair enough. Let's entertain that her hands do hurt. How come that's the only pain that she really talks about? Then again, it's all because if she starts talking about, oh, my knees hurt so bad, or oh, my back hurts so bad, then she's going to get the reaction that she doesn't want from people. She doesn't want people to say, well, if you lose weight, then your knees won't hurt, or oh, if you lose weight, then your back won't hurt. So she sticks to her hands, and that's all that she talks about. Like, we know what you're doing, Rosie. Crazy ribbon lady, thank you for the support. Hello, Grace again. Should I feel bad that I made her cry? She made herself cry. These are what we like to call decisions. Grace, thank you for the support, hun, and dedication. Muffin Top says, my arthritis flare-ups are so painful, I cry in pain, yet I still manage to eat right and move as much as possible. They all have these problems, yet are not willing to make any changes. I mean, somebody just mentioned getting on a better sleep schedule. That's pretty simple to do. And then the stream that we're going to watch in a minute, she talks about how she was up all night. So she's probably going to sleep all day because she didn't sleep. So she needs to sleep in the daytime. Her life is just one big fucking mess. Muffin Top, thank you for the support. I appreciate you so much. What in the hell? Chantel says, I'm doing my client's lashes and she's asleep. I'm trying so hard not to burst out laughing. Good luck with that, girl. And thank you for being a member for 18 months. That's so funny she fell asleep.
And I'm just trying to live my life around the pain.
Not the pain.
And then I stop watching shit about it. I do all the steps. Yes. I stop putting myself in front of all of it.
Yes.
And then the algorithms still serve me shit.
Oh, algorithm be down. Oh, that nasty, no good algorithm. Burn it to hell. Are you really throwing a tantrum over the algorithm right now? I think this is going to be a first for me. See, I mean, honestly, the stovetop thing, the little hot plate was a first for me, but not the algorithm, girl. Kelly's Bathroom Studio says we missed out on so much gold because a lot of you scoffed at Yava last year trying to cover this golden cow. Thank you for saying that, Kelly's Bathroom Studio, because I did, didn't I? All is forgiven, though. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate you. I was all for it, man. That was some good shit, and I dedicated a lot of time to myself listening and making my own commentary that nobody wanted to hear. But now here we are, present day. Callie's Bathroom Studio, thank you for the support. And you are back in full action, girl. Big Tone, good to see you, hun. Hey, everyone. I just want to stop by and say hi and wish everybody a great weekend. Do you think it'd be possible to have the support pickle enlighten me before I go? Absolutely, Tone. You got it. Pickle, what do you got for Tone, baby?
Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle.
That was a banger. That was all for you, Tone, baby. And thank you for being a member for 32 months and good to see you, hun. Charlotte, hello. Love Tal's a support group who deal with real pain. Seriously. Dead ass. I would not wish having chronic pain on anybody. I feel like as far as my health is concerned, I've been very fortunate. I've never had to deal with anything like that. I mean, I get a little cold and I think the world is over. I am just such a puss when it comes to being sick and being down and out. I can't stand it. So I can't imagine anybody who's going through, just being sick or having pain. Thoughts and prayers to everybody, man. Charlotte, thank you for the support. Half Pint says, stop buying nails and go to the doctor. Priorities, exactly. And Half Pint, we've already looked it up that Rosie could absolutely qualify to see a doctor for probably close to nothing. And she chooses not to. And that's what we like to call around here a choice. Half Pint, thank you for the support.
God, this is embarrassing. I'm sorry.
This is embarrassing. I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Look, if you think I'm a piece of shit because I come off on to people and rant and I'm rude and whatever, and you think I'm a liar, whatever, man, but
That's not why people think you're a piece of shit. And we don't have that kind of time to go over all the reasons that people. There's a playlist. There are channels out there. There's Scar, there's Scrange, there's Nikki T. There are plenty of there's a community heavily involved with playlists that are out there that could point somebody in the direction of why exactly that you're a piece of shit. But it's a lot deeper than what you're saying right now. Hello, Horticia, darling. Good to see you. Freeze some pickle juice to help you retain water and help the muscle cramps. You know what? My woman bought me a gallon of pickle juice, and I got really like the worst cramps I've ever had in my life. And this was a couple months ago. And I swear to God, I ain't got the good sense God gave me. I went in the living room. I couldn't even sleep in the bed. And there was that pickle juice in the cabinet. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. And so, dead ass, I drank like half the gallon of pickle. I don't even know how I did it, but I did. And let me tell you something. I've never been sicker in my life. So it was not only was I having cramps, I was actually physically sick from that damn pickle juice. But yes, in small portions, you're right. Hortensia, thank you for being a member for 1 month, hon. I appreciate you. Wigcrafter, hello. When how the algorithm feels about you is all that matters. It's her. Yes, exactly. Should make everyone more empathetic because receipts. That's true, Wigcrafter. You make a good point, girl. And thank you for the support. Yes. Okay, fine. I had the out of control type 2 diarrhea. There. I've admitted it. Hey, Kiva. Just Deb says, this is the price you pay for doing nothing daily. You don't move it, you lose it. That's just that simple, right, Deb? And thank you for the support. I appreciate you.
like my pain is real.
Boo-hoo.
Fuck. I'm not making that up. I'm not weaponizing it. It's just there. And it's constant. And it affects everything.
At like what? Like what? Going to your job, taking care of your house, taking care of your brother, taking care of your responsibilities. What exactly does it affect, Rosie? Just curious. You do fucking nothing. Do you know how entitled you have to be when you don't give a fuck about yourself, but you expect other people to give a shit? That is some entitlement that you don't see unless you log onto the internet and watch these death fats. She wants us to feel bad for her when she doesn't even do anything for herself. Make that shit make sense.
Oh, fuck. This is so embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Holy shit, Melody.
My pain is real.
That's it. Can anybody explain to me how she ended the stream? Langley, good to see you, girl. Guess who is not on the replay today? Home health is gone and I am here. Look at you, girl, showing up and showing out. Eating is something, but I'm here. Rosie, I have not even seen you on TikTok. And honey, I'm a huge scroller on there. Get over yourself, child. Love you all. And you know what, Langley? It's funny that you come in at this time. Like, I mean, you're talking about you have home health that comes in and, you know, they're helping you get better and everything. I'm not going to get into details or whatever, but you're somebody who's personally experiencing health problems right now. and then watching Rosie get on here and cry about her little hand cramps or whatever and how bad her life is and just feel sorry for her and shed a tear and stop making TikToks and mocking her pain and being ableist. As somebody who is suffering with health problems right now, how does that make you feel? Fuck her. Langley, thank you for the support, girl. I love you so much. Appreciate you. Sassy Cat says, is she so sad she'd stop eating? Exactly. And that tells you everything that you need to know about Roz's state of mind. Sassy Cat, thank you for the support. Show us the juicy tears. We love Death Fat tears over here, ma'am. Did I remove myself? I think I did. Okay, I think I'm back. Jennifer Ann says, go to bed, Rosie. And please believe she did. Jennifer Ann, thank you for the support. Fumo says there is nothing to feel sorry about this trash bag. Agreed 1,000,000%, Fumos. Okay. We are pivoting back to 8 days ago. I'm ready. I'm so ready for this shit. This is going to be great. Let me get it pulled up. Give me just a moment. She's titled it, Surprise, Make Breakfast with Me in Mini Unboxing. In case you wanted to see the unboxing, unfortunately, I'll tell you right now, we're not going to get to that shit. No way, no how. There's going to be too much to say about this one. There she is. There's our girl. There she is. There's the star of the show.
Hi. Okay, guys.
Death Fat Tears mug when, ooh, that'd be a good one. Hold on. I'm fixing the audio. Very good. Hello. When Chantel is gone and at the buffet line in hell and ALR is living with her mom, we'll only have Rosie. She can make bank if she leaned into it. I feel like she kind of is. Like she's starting to very good. I think all signs lead to Quirky kind of leaning into the community. I don't know. We'll have to see where it takes us. And thank you for the support, hun. Sleepy Jean, hello. Girl, I have lupus and many complications. I've had 2 heart surgeries as well and work 45 to 50-hour weeks. Currently off because I have pneumonia and an ear infection. Oh my gosh, girl. These girls drive me nuts with the tears and drama and still working 40 to 50-hour weeks. They can't fucking relate and never will. And that's why they live a life of misery. That's why they live the life of misery. They're all miserable, all of them. They all hate their life because they won't do anything to fix the situation. They ain't even necessarily got to go out there and become skinny legends, but they do fuck all, nothing. Sleepy Jean, hun, I hope you get better. And thank you for the support. Sassy Mama says, having my Friday lunch with myself and listening. So glad you're here, girl. And thank you for the support. I appreciate you so much. Remy better get his caretaker license. That's exactly what she's signing Remy up for. And that's why she wants a trap baby. Maggie Flowers, hello. Big Roz, this is your time. Don't drop the crown. Agreed, Maggie. And thank you for the support, hun.
We got McGriddles, Lindsay, Holly, Pikachu, DJ, Lyra, Peyton. Good morning. Hello, lovelies. Hi, Gigi. What am I doing? I was doing something on my iPad. Oh, changing my title. Boop.
Our iPad.
Boop. Click. Oh, no, I got to do it from the studio app. Okay. I don't think I've been...
Okay, I got to say this before we get into it. Here's the thing about Roz and her streams. And here's why I do enjoy Roz, but you have to be watched. So if you're listening in the background, that's fine, but you're not going to experience the same thing that we will. It's kind of like watching Chantel in her kitchen. There's times we watch Chantel and she really doesn't say a whole lot, but we get a lot of entertainment just watching her. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. It's funny. It's cringy. It's all of those things. So if you're not actually watching the video, you're not gonna be entertained the way the people who are actually seeing Roz in her kitchen with the sweetened condensed milk and scooting around in her chair and the dishes and everything that goes into it. At the very beginning, before she gets into the rage about the hot plate or whatever, it's all about the actions in the kitchen. And I live for that shit. I love a Death Fat in their kitchen.
To a morning stream. I've been into a night stream. Hello, Peyton. Brittany, good morning. Good morning, Stinky. Hello. I don't want notifications. Content. Ugh. Is this just not going to work? Is that the problem? Is that the issue here? I think I had this problem last time. Like, I think I can do it from a computer, probably, question mark. No, okay. Well, all right. I'll just go fuck myself then. There we go. Yeah, okay, cool. Then I'll just go fuck myself. That's fine. Okay. I thought I had work today, but it's tomorrow. Well, cool. Who wouldn't love an unexpected day off, you know? So what I'm making today is
I'm moist Canadian.
I'm going to be experimenting. I'm gonna bake off these 2 apples and make some like.
Why so much experimenting in the kitchen? She's always throwing some shit together.
I guess like fried apples because I'm not baking them, but I'm gonna peel and dice these up.
Oh, wait a minute. Was it yesterday that I was listening to Roz? I think so. So I think it was yesterday. Somebody I'm sure has already heard this, so they'll know. Her brother went to the market and he brought home a 5-pound bag of carrots. And so Rosie said that she was going to process. And I'm trying to understand what the fuck she's talking about, right? That she was going to end the stream or something because she was going to process the 5-pound bags of carrots. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean that you're going to process a bag of carrots, right? And so like, because out of all of, you know, like the girls in the atmosphere, Roz's obsession is so much different than it's something that we haven't seen before. It's different. Like not that the other girls aren't obsessed with food, obviously, but she's so much different. Like she likes to keep inventory of her food. She she doesn't waste anything. Where like Amberlynn and Chantel, they have no problem with waste. And I guess you could look at that like a good thing or a bad thing. It just depends on the person, right? But even when she goes to make this pancake in a minute, she kept bringing up like how many times like, oh, I'm going to have to throw it away now. Like she can't even fathom throwing away a pancake that she can't cook because her oven broke or whatever. It's so fascinating to see the way that Rosie operates with food. There is absolutely no waste in the house. And actually, Sam was watching a video the other day. Rosie's been around for a long time, guys. There's a lot of content there. And she was making this chicken in the crock pot. And she was talking about, and maybe people do this. I don't know. Maybe it's a thing, but she was talking about saving the juice from the chicken in the crock pot. And she was going to store it or freeze it or something like that. And then she was going to make something else with it. Like, and when I tell you no food goes to waste in that house, I'm not exaggerating. Toodles, I see you, hun. Everything will be consumed. And if she's got to throw something away, it's a pretty big deal. And I feel like she's picked up that trait from her mom. And MC made a good point on Twitter that it's not just her mom, that more than likely it was her grandma too. And then, you know, obviously this is just like the super results of, you know, maybe trying to teach Rosie her thing or two, but she kind of went left with it. Oh, you have the clips on your Twitter, babe? Shelly Ray, I'm sure this has been said before. When I look at her, I can only see the Fraggle Rock baby, and especially after that meltdown she just had. Also, I loved you sharing that cute pic of your boys when they were little and absolutely adorable. Thank you, Shelly Ray. Yeah, that came up on my timeline on, I think it was Facebook or something. I was just like, I can't believe in that picture they were probably one and two. And now they're a junior and senior in high school. It's just crazy to think about. Time freaking flies, man. Shelly, thank you so much for that, hun. I appreciate you. Evil Angel, hello. I have hypermobility, so joint pain, locked joints, and dislocations or sprains are my norm. Holy crap, girl. I live a perfectly normal life and active life. I'm very happy to hear that, Evil Angel. And again, Rosie, shut up or do something about it because we got our own issues going on over here, bro. Nobody gives a shit. And we don't have to believe anything that you say. I don't know who you think you are. Evil Angel, thank you for the support, hun. Kitty Fupa says, can my kitty Pablo get the birthday song? He's turning 6 months old today, not the half a year. Absolutely, Pablo. You know, that's what we used to call Paul. Happy birthday to Pablo. Pablo, you get the song. Oh, yeah. The dress is a lot. It's a lot, girl. Kitty Fupa, thank you for being a member for 45 months. I've seen yours. Oh, almost missed you, Jamie. Just Jamie says, out of control, type 2 food aggression. Yes. Very, you know, and people used to say that about Chantel with Pete's, and it was true, right? But this level, I don't think we've seen it before, and it's great. Just Jamie, thank you for the support. Anyways, continue, Rosie.
And I'm going to make some pancakes. And then I'm going to top that with a little bit of some of the leftover sweetened condensed milk since I have it.
Y'all got to tell me to shut the fuck up because I have to get out of here at a certain time. I got a kid I got to pick up, but damn. I got to say, I ain't never seen a motherfucker put sweetened condensed milk on their pancake. Not never. That's new to me. That's new to me. I've seen butter. I've seen syrup. I've seen peanut butter. I've seen blueberry syrup. Okay, but I ain't never, I've seen some fat shit in my life, but I ain't never seen sweetened condensed milk. Not never. Krabby Joe says, trying to wiggle my way back into Rosie's good grace. I've been watching. Ooh, girl. I love to see it. And thank you for the support, Krabby Joe. I appreciate you. Be safe out there. Let me end this poll. I forgot. Is Cutie traveling right now? 837 votes. 69% say no and 31% say yes. That's a pretty high percentages of yes, believe it or not. My vote is still no. I'm going to give her a solid 48 before I lock in my vote. But if that bitch is traveling right now, holy shit. Crazy. Thank you for your participation. Back to you, sweetened condensed milk.
Oh, I could mix the apples into...
Love you, babe.
I was just going to put them on top, but I could actually do them inside the pancake mix. That would be yummy. That would be really yummy. I'll get back to you on that. But like instead of syrup, I thought I would just do a little bit of this, or maybe like this is like the lightest drizzle of syrup, so I don't want it to be too sweet. So we're gonna experiment because I've never used this on pancakes. And then I am gonna.
Do you realize your titty is barely in that shirt or that dress? I'm sorry. It's literally about to plop out on the table. What are you gonna do when the only source of income that you have at that titty plops out on that table, ma'am? You ever think about that?
I'm gonna make some sunny side up eggs with probably at least 1 to 2 slices of toast. And I have a couple sausage links.
Toast and pancakes. And we're supposed to give a fuck about you complaining that you're in severe, out of control type 2 pain. Ma'am, if you were out here 757 pounds and you were eating pancakes with sweetened condensed milk and toast and eggs and sausage or what the fuck ever she's cooking for breakfast, don't expect anybody to give a shit about how much you're in pain because you're doing it to yourself.
Already cooked, so I'm just gonna heat up, and like that's the vibes for breakfast. I hope y'all having a good day.
Rosie, you need inpatient. You need the Tammy Slayton treatment. They need to lock your ass away for 6 months minimum, maybe even a year. You need inpatient, sweetheart.
It's been a wild week on my end. I do have bread. I want to make pancakes today. French toast makes me a little sad because it makes me think of my boyfriend, and I would just rather make pancakes.
Hi,
He
Sequoia.
French toast like multiple times. That's like one of his things. Hello, purse. How'd you know I was trying to be productive and needed background noise? Hell yeah, that's how I was yesterday. This side of the counter, I don't want to talk about it because I actually moved all my drink packets over there. It was actually locked.
Put that titty away, girl, and put that pimple away while you're at it too. I don't want to look at that shit neither because I know why you got that pimple on your body. That's from bad hygiene. I can spot that shit a mile away. That's from somebody who don't wash themselves. I guess the pool's still not fixed, huh? Half Pint says ankle use chimichangas. I lost my shit. That's a banger. Half Pint, thank you for the support. Chimichangas.
Less cluttered before I did that, but I wanted to clear up space over here. But I handled all the dishes and cleaned up the kitchen, and then I spent a good amount of time in my room, kind of just resetting. It turned into a minor depression pit because of like when my boyfriend left. I was just sad, man. Like
It turned into a minor depression pit because you're 783 pounds. That's it. It's as simple as that. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. All of your problems right now in your life revolve around one thing, and that is the size that you are present day. If you did something about that, I guarantee that every issue in your life would damn near disappear. Everything that you have an issue with, your depression, your mental health, your physical health, 99.9999% of those things would get so much better if you would just lose a couple hundo.
To keep it real and like I don't want to get too into it, but like I've been struggling with like depression stuff. So yesterday was a huge
Bitch, I be depressed too. I'd be depressed too. Who wouldn't be? I'm depressed looking at you. I can't imagine being you.
Huge reset day for me and all that. But it was also really difficult because 2 days ago, I decided, I was like, you know what? Like, there's this place by my
Oh my God, this is a great story. If you're not paying attention, pay attention now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good one.
house. It's like a local restaurant. And I've gotten breakfast sandwiches from them before. I've gotten like, it'd been a long time since I'd been there, but they had like these really good mango smoothies. They still have them, but they went from being like $6.50 to like $10 and like, go fuck yourself. No way, I'm not paying $10 for a smoothie. No, not happening. So
that's about how much it costs to get yourself a smoothie from a store, Rosie. It's 2026. Things are expensive. So why don't you go fuck yourself and don't get your smoothie? You showed them, didn't you?
I decided to get it because they were having BOGO on their sausage, gravy, and biscuits.
Not the buy one, get one. Are you sitting here and having a DoorDash confession about the BOGO on the biscuits and gravy of all things? So you bought one and you got one, did you? Tell me more about your pain.
And it was this whole fiasco situation where
fuck off. Fuck off. We just got to the good part. Fuck. Who's in here that I can tell me if it's worth it? Is she raging? Because I got to see this shit. Fucking motherfucker. I knew she was going to do it. I said she was going to do it. That bitch wasn't traveling. She was going to go live. Damn her.
Originally, I was just more concerned about the fact that when I received the order,
wait a minute. No, you got to hear this shit. Just hold on. I'm about to flip this motherfucker. I knew that bitch was going to do that shit.
Having BOGO on their sausage, gravy, and biscuits. And it was this whole fiasco situation where originally I was just more concerned about the fact that when I received the order, it looked like my dasher like slammed the bag on the ground. Like it was crazy.
Show me the picture. Show me the picture of the damaged goods. This is another one that allegedly likes to scam the DoorDash, talking about her bag looked like it was. Who would do that? If somebody is getting up and going out there and trying to collect money and their whole like their paycheck or whatever depends on tips and things like that, why are they smashing a bag before they hand it off to somebody? DuckTales. Show me the picture. Let's see it.
And so I actually got like credit back for it and stuff because of like I had to throw part of the order away.
So you got credit back on DoorDash because you claimed that you had damaged goods and then you still ate it, didn't you? You want me to believe that you threw part of it away? Bullshit. Show me the picture.
But I had some of it. And then I was so like within a few hours, 4 or 5, like a few hours, I started getting really sick. And I wasn't sure.
Yeah. That's called karma in real time, baby. That's what happens when you allegedly scam the DoorDash and then you get out of control type 2 diarrhea because you lied and got your money refunded because you're poor, brokey, because you don't want to get out and make money for yourself. Lights Out Drill Instructor says, if my chins ever tickle my shoulders when I talk and make a swamp ring that eats a necklace, just go ahead and yeller me. Put you down. Go shower now. That was a banger, Lights Out. And thank you for the support, hon. I agree. Just put me the fuck down, okay?
If like, based on what was happening, I wasn't sure if it was possibly cyclospora based on what was happening or if I was food poisoning. And as of today, I can confirm it was in fact food poisoning from that specific restaurant. I was very concerned. So I didn't say anything until it was done, but I was nervous. And so the past couple of days, I've been.
You want to know what I think happened? I think Rosie thought she was going to get a full-on free meal from that place when she put the complaint in that her DoorDash driver threw the fucking biscuits and gravy right at her door, and she demanded her money. And they were like, "Look, bitch, we'll give you 10%. That's all we got. You made too many complaints. You're damn near about to get cut off." So then she had to call back and say, "Guess what? Not only was my food damaged, the food that I could eat gave me food poisoning." Tell me she didn't do it. She did. Mia Moore says she eats the sauce that's been sitting in the fridge for 6 weeks. There's no way she didn't eat that food. Every single bite of it, Mia Moore. And furthermore, she eats so much, she don't know what the fuck made her sick. Thank you, Chuck. Chuck is confirming that Foodie is being boring. Thank you. Well, at least we have confirmation that she's still in Canada. Me appreciate you, girl.
Pretty sick. It was really crappy. Like it was a not fun time for me. And after
Rosie had diarrhea. Rosie had diarrhea. And no bidet.
This whole week has just been kind of a lot.
Shitty.
And
Shitty.
I'm glad that I'm finally feeling better. So, good morning, fried chicken. Yeah, I think the apple vibe will be fun with pancakes. I just want to make like one of the only reasons I will ever order out like pancakes from places is like to get the specialty fancy ones. So I kind of wanted to try a version of that. Like,
How many times are you ordering out for pancakes? Why are people ordering out pancakes of all things? Are you kidding me? You're getting pancakes, DoorDash, Rosie? No wonder you got to put everything on your motherfucking wish list because you're spending all this money on the DoorDash.
with what I just have on hand. So, yeah, I've never had sweetened condensed milk on top of a pancake, but I'm thinking of like adding some seasoning, but not adding much. Maybe a little sprinkle of sugar into the apples themselves. Or actually, I probably won't do that even because
Sugar and sweetened condensed milk? Oh my God. Oh my God. Diabetes who, bitch?
the pancake batter is sweet. But I'm just gonna cook up some of these apples, like basically make spiced apples. And I like the idea of mixing them into the pancakes. Whoever suggested that was a good idea. Let me see. But
Genius. I tell you, pure genius.
I slept a lot yesterday, so I didn't really sleep much last night. Yeah, exactly. Pancakes with apple and cinnamon. And I'm gonna
Well, thank you for admitting why you have insomnia. It's because you sleep all day. It's not insomnia. Insomnia is not the result of a person sleeping all day and then they can't sleep at night, ma'am. That's just you sleeping all day, so your body needs to tell you to get the fuck up.
try it with the leftover sweetened condensed milk from the other day.
She really grinds my gears if you can't tell.
Good morning, nerdy and spicy. I think my boyfriend just woke up. Give me a second.
Oh, my boyfriend. My boyfriend. Rosie's got a boyfriend. We don't care. You're 34. You should be married with 7 kids at this point, Rosie.
Excuse me. I'm not huge into honey. Oh. Am I losing my mind?
I know Foodie's live. It's like, what did she just go live again? We've got people keeping an eye on things. If she starts talking about anything interesting, we'll pivot over. But I really want to cover this stream of Roz's today.
Oh, it is delayed.
That motherfucking Canadian whore.
Okay, I was like, I thought I got texts. Some cinnamon sprinkled on top of the condensed milk. Ooh, I'll do that for sure.
Yes, I believe Rosie is 34. I think she's the youngest. I think she's even younger than Amberlynn, but I could be wrong about that. Are you trolling me, Rach? Are you trolling me, Rachel? Is she really crying over Salah? Buttercrumpet, can you confirm?
I just ordered way too much for breakfast and I can't wait to eat it in this hotel bed. Hell yeah. You on vacation, girlie? Ooh. Breakfast in bed in a hotel tea. Okay.
Hey, Scrange.
That breakfast sounds like it's perfect for fall. Oh yeah, definitely. Hello, Tink.
I feel like you motherfuckers are trolling me. God, motherfucking fuck. It just wasn't meant to be, Roz. I don't know what you want from us. Who said that? You're out of here. No, you're getting a boot. That's it. I'm doing it myself too. Rebrand and try again. I can't believe you. You got my hopes up that we were getting sweet, sweet Canadian tears. And I click over there and she's got a fucking smile on her face. Her buttered teeth are out in a boot. I can't believe that shit. Chucking his duck says her bottom lip pisses me off. It's the bottom one for you? It's more the top for me. I'm a top lip pisser offer. Chuck, thank you for the support, hun. I can't believe it. Christy, whoever you are. Now you're blocked. Forever.
Good lord. Sorry, give me a second.
Yeah, I blocked them. Are you kidding me?
Going to Seattle for my birthday next month and I'm so excited. Hell yeah, Lyra. I had a working last night. I won 2 awards. Congratulations on winning your award. That's amazing, hon. I'll probably sleep at some point because I was up all night. By the way, in case you want to, feel free to request a cameo. I just fulfilled those a few hours ago. And someone gave me an idea, so I updated my bio because I won't get into specifics, but they basically requested for an idea for like a recipe or a snack. And I was like, that'd be something fun. Like I could customize.
Oh my God. People are requesting food requests on your Cameo.
A food hacker.
I thought you didn't do feeder content, ma'am. That sounds like a whole lot like feeder content to me.
A recipe for people if you're interested in that. Hello.
No, I'm not.
I'll call you bruh. Hello, bruh. Hello.
I mean, if you'll give me one of those ones where you're sitting there with like your thong all up in your stuff, I might do it. Are you doing that? $1.5 dumb, not dumber.
Okay. All right, apples are peeled. And then, oh, perfect. Okay, so perfect. I'll just use, I have this little bit of butter.
Pink Warrior.
But let me hear me out. Caramelized apples on pancakes with syrup. So when you say caramelized apples, is that kind of like what I'm doing now, like cooking them in butter? Is there something I can add to get a little more syrupy? Because I know if I put the sweet condensed.
So this motherfucker is cooking her apples in butter, sweetened condensed milk, adding sugar, and wait till you see the amount of sugar that she adds to this shit. All of this is going in her pancakes, ladies and gentlemen.
Milk in too soon, it'll burn. But I want to use that, and I want to use the sweet condensed milk. So like,
do you understand what I was talking about? Like her food obsession, how hers is a little bit different. Like she's got this container, this $3 container can of sweetened condensed. Yes, Bama girl. I talked to Megan Fox. Actually, we've exchanged a few emails recently. It might be a schedule conflict, but she's still around and she's still on Twitter. But I think she watches on the replay gang, but she's still part of the community. It's this $3 can of sweetened condensed milk that she just can't let go. She has to find a use for the sweetened condensed milk. She cannot just, use what she needed for it and then throw the rest away like normal people do. She has to use every single drop out of the can of the sweetened condensed milk.
I could theoretically add like a few tablespoons of water and sugar instead. That might be better. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like the sweetened condensed milk.
Well, you don't want to know what I think. I think you should be having air for breakfast. I don't think you need none of that. I wouldn't even suggest that you eat, I don't know, lettuce. I'd say all you need is a good portion of air.
Oh, I'm actually adding apple pie spice, which is basically cinnamon with a little bit of nutmeg and allspice. So that's what I'm using. Because it really gives it like heavy fall yummy vibes.
Bitch, it ain't fall.
Yeah, so we're using apple pie spice, apples. The sweetness component is the one I can't make a decision on. Oh, you know what? I have an idea.
Hi, MC.
I'm getting hungry now. Let me try something. Because this is something I haven't really done before. Let me try this.
I'm going to say, Rosie, that the condition of your teeth and this, I'm just being a friend here. I don't know that you should be consuming any of that sweetened condensed milk on that apple. You can't even afford healthcare. If you can't afford healthcare, bitch, you ain't affording dental care. Okay? And you fuck around and get yourself a serious cavity. Oh boy, you're gonna be really crying about pain.
Okay. I think I want to make my own syrup. Actually, I'm gonna need to figure out what use for this. Yeah. It's not bad. I don't know.
What do you mean? For the love of God, what do you mean you need to find a use for the $3 can of sweetened condensed milk? Let it go. Let it go. Rosie, just throw the fucking shit in the trash can. You don't need to find a use for it.
Yeah.
You're not going to rinse that? That's sugar. You just gonna stick that in the sink, that sweetened condensed spoon in the sink. You know how hard that's gonna be to clean in about 30 minutes? All right. If you say so. Just Dev says, putting those mountain tits away, Roz. God damn. Just Dev, thank you for the support, hun.
So let me see here. But yeah.
Oh, Jamie.
Bye now, see you later. Hello. Pecans actually sound really good with this.
Oh, Top Chat, I
I'll be
agree.
right back.
Rosie's walrus poo say. She keeps looking at herself in the camera, but we're supposed to believe that she doesn't see her long tit falling out. This is all feeder content. I agree. Look at that death fat chair with the towel. That's the same pussy towel that's been on that motherfucker for 6 months. I ain't never seen a washing machine neither. You ever like at the end of summer, like the last day of the season, you go swimming, and like for us, when I was growing up, we had this porch, and my grandma would always have us hang the towels over the porch or whatever. And then like for some reason we'd forget it, and like all summer the towel would be out there, and then you come out at spring and it'd be all like hard and crisp or whatever because it's been out in that motherfucker for 6 months. That's how our towel looks. Langley, yes. An executive chair for her kitchen. Very important things happen in that kitchen. I like to call it the recliner kitchen chair. I'm ready for fall too. Where'd you go, big girl?
Sliced almond, but I don't know if that's the vibe I want.
Rosie walking sideways kills me.
Sliced
I
almond,
think that was Levi's baby poking out.
but I don't know if that's the vibe I want.
Oh my God, look at it. I can tell it looks just like him. Oh, wait, not Levi. Oh God, I meant Lee. I get these characters confused. Excuse me. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Fuck. Let me just sit here and mute myself, okay?
I knew my mom would pull through.
It truly was an accident. I get the characters confused. Please don't get upset. Look at that. What is that? That's like 8 months old, whatever it is. She's something her mom packed away. Rosie, everything that Rosie is, she gets from her mom. I'm sorry, you're not going to convince me otherwise. I've already put this shit together myself, okay? She is her mother's child.
I knew she had something in there. Let me see. Okay.
Not the gunt scoop, baby. Come to mama.
Okay.
We've got a rebrand. Roz's crusty chair towel, bitch. It is. Hey, girl. Thank you for the support and the dedication.
Yeah. I don't have bananas.
What happened to the microphones, by the way? You know, we could hear your breathing a lot clearer if you mic up, motherfucker.
I think we do have frozen blueberries, but I'm going to stick with the apple vibe. But apples with pecans sound really good. Mix them in at the end before topping it. Well, no, I'm mixing the apples in with the pancake batter.
You ain't vibing shit but a dirty pussy towel, ma'am.
That sounds really good.
I know it stinks.
But I kind of want to see about making a syrup in the pan from the apples. Good morning, Autumn. How y'all doing today? I'm sure a lot of you are just starting your days, getting ready for work, already at work. I hope you guys are having a really good day. It's been a rough week, man.
Look at that full trash can over there, would you? Mm-mm-mm. Who do you think takes the trash out in that household? You think since Levi goes to work all day, you think since Rosie ain't got fuck all to do, that Rosie is responsible and she takes the trash out? X to doubt.
Will you make apple juice too? No. No.
Chop, 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 chop.
I'm on hour 6 on my you've been biking for 6 hours?
Okay, we got to hear this part, and then we're going to skip to the part where the whole breakdown starts, and because we're going to be talking about that for a while. But it's so funny what she says here. You're going to know the part I'm talking about when we get to it. Go ahead. Somebody just kicked in her door and said that they have been biking for 6 hours. Obviously, Rosie, she doesn't fucking give a shit how physically active people are, and I'm pretty sure that these are trolls that come in her chat and say this shit just to get. Yes, Devil Woman, Cutie's live to get her worked up.
I'm on hour 6 on my you've been biking for 6 hours? Genuinely can't even conceptualize that. Why did I think making apple juice was as easy as orange juice? You're not stupid. I would just need like a juicer and also I just don't really juice is like a treat. Like I'd rather have things.
I mean, Plutes, people might get upset that we say that. 700 pounds, but she concentrates on her nails. Like all women should feel good about themselves, right? If it's the little things like getting your nails done, go getting your eyebrows done, doing your lashes, whatever it may be. Okay. But I don't know, man. Everything has its limits. I mean, you kind of look kind of foolish when you got a full face of makeup and your nails did and you're 832 pounds. Call me crazy. I just feel like you got bigger fish to fry. Plutes, thank you for the support, hun. Nix, hello. Have you covered the armpit hair carrot cake yet? Bitch, no. I haven't even watched it yet, but that sounds pretty disgusting. Thank you for that. Thank you. I haven't heard anything about armpit hair. Wow. Thank you for being a member for 25 months. Speechless.
Things where the whole fruit is involved because it's just better for me for multiple reasons.
Do you think he did? I bet he got a big sniff of it. He probably, you know what? After he showered, that was probably his pool towel. Rosie, like, here, you want my pussy towel? Since you like my pussy so much, it's my pussy towel. And he's like, oh yeah, baby, give it to me. Lady, thank you for the support, hun.
Try to do 8 a day. Damn. So is biking like your full-time job? Literally, that's wow.
Look at her being sarcastic. What is like biking like your full-time job or what? Wow, I can't believe it. You're biking for 6 hours?
Try to do 8 a day. Damn. So is biking like your full-time job? Literally, that's wow. Good for you.
That sounds familiar. The good for you that we use on the soundboard. Let me remind you guys where it came from. Chantel, I remember she was sitting in her car. Somebody kicked in her door. She was already in a shitty mood and announced that they had just lost a significant amount of weight. And she was like, good for you. Isn't it funny that here we are with Roz and another good for you?
Literally, that's wow. Good for you. These apples are delicious. I'm gonna eat a few. As is, they're really yummy. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start cooking these.
This is why this motherfucker can take 7 hours to throw together a meal, because she's eating the entire time that she's cooking, so she's not in a rush.
That's what I was thinking, Beach. But I mean, there are people who do like hours and hours and hours of biking a day. You know, I'm sick.
Oh, Brew, watch it.
Lots of fuel to help maintain her body with that much, exercise. This dress, I got this off of a girl on Instagram years and years ago. It's an eloquy dress.
That's a whole lot of apple. And I think I'm not sure what she's cutting up now. I think it's pecans, but I'm not sure. But that's a whole lot of apple for like 1 or 2 pancakes. Yeah.
Oh, my name. Just chop it up these pecans real quick. I'm curious if I should toast the pecans first. Mio? Yeah, I like Mios. They're a little more expensive than some of the other brands. By itself. And they're like, oh, actually, this one, yeah. This one is
Don't
just
care.
I'm in here at all. Oh, interesting. Yeah. At some point. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll just do. Oh, this is gonna go fast. These are small. Okay. I'm just gonna toast these briefly. Where's my salt? Back here. I am, just so I can have a little salty with the sweet, I'm gonna add a little hit of salt to these.
Yeah, but where do you think that food goes, Miss Butler? You don't think that she throws after she gets done making that food you don't think that she throws it away, do you? Because it's my belief that Rosie, when she makes these huge portions for just her and Levi, she eats whatever she eats, he eats what he eats, and then she puts it in the refrigerator. Like, I do believe that all of the food, all of the leftovers, they get eaten.
Pecans, these are raw pecans from our freezer. Ooh, it's already smelling fragrance.
I bet they got everything. It's like going into a fucking Aldi, going into Rosie's kitchen in her deep freezer out in that garage.
Love. And then I'm not gonna sugar these. I'm just gonna toast them.
She made pizza out of week old Indian food. She did.
I'll have the sugar elsewhere. So we're making apple cinnamon pecan pancakes. And I'm gonna make some sunny side up eggs. And I've got a few sausage links. And I'll probably make a slice or two of toast to dip in my egg yolk. I'm making a whole on like fancy breakfast. I haven't done something like this since
You're not making a fancy breakfast. You're making a feast.
My boyfriend was here, so I was awake, and yeah, I did some cameos a few hours ago, and which, by the way, you can always check my links in the descriptions for things like my other social media platforms, like self promo time. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, all the things. I do cameos, and there's Amazon wish list if you're interested.
We're not. We are absolutely not interested other than to laugh at your wish list. No, thank you. Pancakes and toast, diabolical. It's great, isn't it? You know what's diabolical? That bad hygiene pimple right there on her shoulder.
All right. These became fragrant, and I don't want to burn them, and they look pretty toasty already, so I am just gonna... Oop.
Oh my God, I don't think that we have. Addicted to Cobra says, have we seen the 400 plus pizza rolls lately? You know what? You know who's responsible for stocking up the pizza rolls? I think that's something that our mom gets when she's in town. But I could be wrong about that. Cobra, thank you for the super chat, hun.
Take them out now to prevent any problems. I'm gonna just... Okay. All right. So we're gonna do...
Oh, she's eating a lot
hot,
offline.
So where's the butter? What do I do with it?
A lot.
Here it is. So I've got apples in. Honestly, I do go between pecan if I can. I do. So, no, but all right. I'm gonna take these out. Put that to the side. Like that. It's better than water. So let's see what happens. Apple cider. That's so good.
Deb says, and she keeps leftovers and eats expired food. That's why she had the diarrhea the other day, and then she blamed it on that poor restaurant. Just Deb, thank you for the support, hun. I've never used apple cider in pancake mix, but I've never made the kind of pancakes that she's making. I don't know if that's a thing.
I might need more.
The crazy thing to me is that she had that shit on hand. I'm telling you, there ain't nothing in that house that they don't have, because obviously that ain't new. That ain't like she bought that specifically for this recipe. They had that shit there. Who's drinking the juicy juice, motherfucker? Who?
And 1/4 cup.
Who's fighting? Oh my God, I missed it.
Apple cider.
old is that apple cider? Because who's drinking that in the house? It's August, for the love of God. It's August. They don't, when I tell you these motherfuckers don't throw out anything, they don't throw out nothing. That's old as hell. That's why she's sniffing it. She's sniffing it because it's old as hell. Wait a minute. Wait. What? I mean, do you even know what expired apple cider smells like, Rosie? Nose to expired apple cider. Why don't you just check the bottle for the date?
Yep.
That shit is dark as hell. Apple cider ain't that dark.
That's so good.
Yeah, okay.
I might need.
Yes, lights out. It's a perfect mixture. She'll cook out the oat. Lights Out says it's childish as ALR and as dirty as Foodie. It's literally if Amberlynn Reed and Foodie Beauty had a kid, this would be their creation. Lights Out, thank you for the support, hun.
More.
Dates rubbed off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
half a cup.
Oh, more, huh?
So yeah, I'm not using the sweetened condensed milk.
I know that's the same.
Unless I try putting like a teaspoon in it with
I know that's the same color of Roz's piss. I promise you it is.
the apple syrup to see what that tastes like, but I don't think it's necessary, to be honest. So I'm gonna pretty liberally season it with apple pie spice because I love cinnamon, and this is majorly cinnamon again with allspice and nutmeg. I also have regular cinnamon, but cinnamon again, this is delicious. So just do good. I don't know, probably a couple teaspoons. And we're gonna let this cook for a while because I want the apple cider to reduce. And I want the apples themselves to cook pretty damn good. I'm okay with leaving a little bit of like tooth feel to them when you bite into them. Or honestly, or I'm down with like completely soft, like either option really works. I'll get on with Dr. These are the items and I'm obsessed. I didn't think going on over here. Also, ignore the mess over there. Right before I went live, some shit fell out of the trash can and I haven't dealt with it. Sue me. But
The shit's falling out of the trash can because look at that hot plate, would you? You know, that's the emoji that we need. That's the side character right there, the fucking hot plate.
this is what we got going on here.
Fantastic. Look at the trash on her floor. Look at that.
This is what we got going on. Fell out of the trash can and I haven't dealt with it. Sue me.
Why don't you clean that pig pen up, ma'am?
But this is what we got going on here.
What is that, a juice bottle over there on the floor? What's that next to it? That's some kind of wrapper off some bag.
Let this cook for a while. Okay. I can probably prep the pancake better. I'm growing out my natural nails into I'm just grateful that it was food poisoning and not the parasite from that place, but I will never be eating there again, which is a bummer. I used to really like I tried something different. I normally just get the breakfast sandwiches, but like I got legitimately like sick for like a day and a half, 2 days. It was ridiculous. Ooh. This apple fell out. Let's take a I'll wait to take a little taste of that actually. You have to be so careful not to break them, y'all. I'm gonna do a tiny little splash of vanilla. Okay, let me see where we at. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. And I don't know how much sugar this is exactly. I think it's possibly a tablespoon, probably maybe a little more than a tablespoon, to be fair.
That's definitely a lot more than a tablespoon, Roz.
I'm gonna do 2 of these.
Yeah, right. Take her home. Did her breakfast sandwich have lettuce on it? There's no way. Yeah, the math is not mathing on your story, Roz.
And less than 2, actually. It was pretty big.
Hey, Sammy.
What are my plans for today? Editing. More editing. And when I'm able to sleep. Because I did so much shit yesterday around the house, so.
It looks like you did a whole lot around the house. Let me tell you that. Hey, Ducos. Thank you so much for gifting the YouTube Underground membership. Reza, welcome, new member. Thank you, Ducos. I appreciate you. Oh, shit. Hold on, wrong button. Cute little 3,000 calorie breakfast. She just wanted some junky pancakes, guys. God. Sue her.
I have editing to do. Now that I'm not fucking sick, like, I'm so fucking behind. Between all the bullshit this past weekend and then getting sick, like, I am behind on schedule and I'm irritated about it. So I got to catch up on that. But I needed to, like, take care of my mental health.
Terry says, late, but I have fibro and my hands don't cramp. Deep pain to the point of crying. No chopsticks are chopping here. Lies. Yep, she's full of shit, Terry. And thank you for the support, hun. I appreciate you.
And shit, too, and physical health in that way.
One thing a liar hates more than anything is being called out on said lies. Rosie gives it away how much of a liar that she actually is, and she has no idea.
So...
Cancer warrior.
Okay. I should have gone for the full 2 spoons.
I'm sorry. You adding more sugar to that? You know why that shit's not sweet to you? Never mind.
And then that's all it needs. Okay, need more. Okay, cool. Alright. You know what I do need? I think what this does need is like a little bit of cornstarch. This will make it easier. Okay. I don't know how much cornstarch I'm gonna need, honestly.
I know that box is from 1972. That's the original box from her grandparents. They used that same box right there. Nothing goes in the trash.
So based on pure vibes.
To be honest, the trash don't even go in the trash.
Okay. What are you? 1/4 teaspoon. Perfect. Let's start there. Putting this much in. We've got a bit of a simmer going with the liquid too. This should come together here in the next few minutes. Ooh, guys, this smells amazing. Like, actually.
Holy crap. Oh my God. Like, guys.
Sauce is super liquidy. But, like, pushing through, like, the dishes. They're up, essentially. I don't know what I was looking for. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is what I was looking for.
Hold on, I'm trying to get a look at the background.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
She moves fast on purpose because she doesn't want people to see it.
Okay, this is what I was looking for.
She doesn't want us to see her family hoard. Look, why do you got so many shelves stacked together back there, man? That big ass chair.
It's coating the spoon now. Perfect. Or the spatula. Hell yeah. Okay,
Hell yeah.
Stir this up. Okay. All right. So okay, perfect. So I use 1/4 teaspoon of cornstarch to speed up that process. I think I'm gonna change my mind. I've changed it twice now. I think I'm gonna actually put them on top because like it's gonna be like a nice little syrup. So I'm gonna throw all the pecans in this because YOLO. And all I did was lightly salt those and pan fry them in a dry pan. So now we've got the pecans and apples together. And then I do need to put this in something. The bowl that's big enough. Oh, you know what? This will work. Yeah, I'll use this. Because I'm using this for pancake mixing.
Lights Out says that titty is fighting hard for its freedom. It sure is. Lights Out, thank you for the support, hun.
Tea. Okay. I've never done this before. You should heat the condensed milk with a little butter and add cinnamon and vanilla. It sounds so good. I could experiment, sure, but I don't know if I'll experiment.
Don't worry, guys. The sweetened condensed milk experiment is coming soon.
Yeah, I'm making pancakes. I am a pancake girly through and through. There's not much syrup, to be honest. The apples are just kind of coated in it now, but and a little more cornstarch. This out so that way.
So this that she just made, this is going to go on top of her pancakes. It's a lot of sugar. It's apples. It's vanilla, butter, I'm sure, pecans. This is what she's going to use for a syrup on top of whatever, the condensed milk or whatever. But watch how she enjoys the toppings just by themselves.
Oh, cool.
And let me tell you something. She ate all of that shit.
All right, sick. All right, that's done. And then I am gonna try this.
I'm trying to position my mouth in the same way.
Hey, Mad Hatter. Thank you so much, Sarah. Holy sh! I could eat this with a spoon. This would be really good on top of like oatmeal. I've never had cream of wheat, but I want to try it. This would be probably really good in that. Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, I'm gonna take one bite of this.
Oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Why is she using a hot plate? It's a whole thing.
As is, and then we're gonna move on into the next steps. But oh my goodness, this is so yummy. Wow.
It's nothing but sugar, bro. It's sugar and butter. Of course you like it. She's just dumping it into her mouth.
Love, love, love your cream of wheat. That sounds really familiar. What is it from? I don't know what that's from. What is it from? I can hear it in my head.
Hey,
I
Panda.
don't know.
The bigger the girl, the bigger the spoon.
Oh, Rosie, no more. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna do. There we go. Because like my brother,
Undercover Possum, I was thinking the same thing. It was giving very, like, I don't know, like she knew the thing was broke. Something just didn't, something definitely seemed off about the whole story with the skillet.
he doesn't like to eat before work, so he gets up and he goes like it's like he sleeps as long as humanly possible. Oh, a lot of streamers use the soundbite. Oh, okay. A lot of different streamers use it. Gotcha. Hello, Valentine's Ghost. I'm doing good. Oh, I got a little splash, a little bit of that pancake. I never grew up. Not been to New York City. That'd be a really cool place. New York. That's awesome. Okay, so okay, and then honestly, I think I kind of want to make my
Lights Out says use a hot plate so she doesn't burn a nipple. She uses a hot plate because she literally is streaming on her stove. And she's got this whole story that she's told everybody that they don't have the right pots and pans for the stovetop. So this is a stove that they've had for years and years and years and years. So my question is, why do they not have the right pots and pans for a stove that they had forever? There's only one pan that they can use on the stove. Then why the fuck do y'all not have the right pans for the stove? I don't get it. Lights Out, thank you for the support, hun. Oh, that's grease on her dress.
eggs right now. Oh, I think I grabbed 4 because I thought I would need some for the pancakes, but I don't. So we'll put these back. But I'm just gonna make some. I'm gonna make some sunny side up eggs, and then like I'll just eat those with a slice or 2 of toast while I make the pancakes.
So pancakes take 5 minutes to make. You could whip out pancakes for a family, eggs and sausage in under 20 minutes and serve your family. She's going to eat the eggs and toast while she's cooking the pancakes. I'm not understanding any of her process when it comes to cooking. Colleen, hello. That poor elastic is working overtime on that dress. It really is. And well, she's had it for years. She had it when she was much smaller as well. Colleen, thank you for the support, hun.
Because that's what I want to do.
Oh, we're going to get to her wish list. Stay tuned. We're about to get to her wish list.
And then, let me see here. Ooh, adding peanut butter. And tomato Sprite stuff. So, guys, good morning. These are not as sweet as I thought they would be. I like the sweetness of these. Like, they're like, I want this to be a little more, I'm going for like desserty, ordering out style pancakes. So,
I don't know what that is. Desserty ordering out style pancakes. Is that like cake? Are you going for cake? Just fucking make cake.
that's the vibe today.
That's the vibe today. 787 pounds. That's the vibe. Gotta maintain that mass, baby.
So now I need to. Hello, Sophia. I forgot to update the title before I went live, so like rip. I'm making cinnamon apple pecan pancakes.
Bebop, I think that was an accident. Cobra, you working out, bro?
So they'll be made fairly soon. Right now, actually, first. Fine. Hey, Barry. I texted you. Okay. So, okay. So I've got 2 slices left. So, and then this is done. So I'm gonna just do that because I'm making 2 eggs. So I will be upset if I.
I asked that question, I think, the other day. I don't think that Rosie has ever said that she has asthma. I don't think she's ever said that she's had any kind of breathing issues. I don't even know that she's even acknowledged how bad her breathing is.
Not upset. You get it. I will want another one. I woke up and ran here. Nice. Oh shit. I don't have something to put the lid on this right now. Look. Okay. And then
We got to speed it up to the good part. Sorry, guys.
I think I'll just use the same pan to cook the pancakes because I don't really care. I just want to make sure the whites get cooked all the way through. What was that suggestion for how much money? Done. What I meant to be. Clean this off. Time on like a members only stream, I think. Spoons. These are like serving spoons. Like you could do like really big for my mouth. Hi, Diane.
Okay, I'm doing it like this instead of going to a certain timestamp just in case because I don't want to miss anything. That's the sweetened condensed milk is joining the room again. It's back.
I look like a princess. Thank you. I'm gonna do like 1 heaping scoop of this spoon. Because this is just an experiment. I'm gonna scrape this clean and double clean it actually. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna just really get in there. For like 30. Shit. Soft, but I'm distracted. Oh. If anyone cares about the reality TV stuff, like type of show, but like because I really it's fascinating. Joking. I just ended up cleaning it out. Good. I'm gonna just set this. Oh, they're fresh. How much should I cook this? Okay, not too sure.
So again, she's eating these eggs while her pancake is cooking. Yeah.
Shabby. Some of the yolk is cooked, which I did not want to do, but oh well. This is really good. I love me a fried egg.
Do you motherfuckers don't have regular forks and spoons in your home or what? What is that? What is that? And why is anybody eating with that shit? Oh, hell no. Damn it. I want to catch when our eyes get real big. One more chance. That's a good one.
Sorry, guys. Let me check the shop. Wish I had energy to make a feast. I need a reservation at the Quirky House of Pancakes. Looking up so cute. Ooh, I need to try sourdough. A good sourdough. Angela, thank you. The nail shape looks nice on you. I appreciate that.
The
Yeah,
fuck you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
And oh, I never checked in on it. Hold on. Okay. So then, sure. All these has a jalapeno cheddar sourdough that is to die for. Ooh. Okay. So I'm gonna stir this up.
want to eat like that. I don't want to eat and not sit down and be done. I don't want to eat while I'm cooking. You know what I mean? She never can cook her eggs how she wants them, fucks it up every time. Dude, it's Texas toast. That's why her bread is so thick. So Texas toast, again, we've just had this conversation. Like regular bread, at least for us Americans, it's pretty thin. Not real thin, but it's about 2 of regular slices of bread. That Texas toast is about double the size of a normal piece of bread here.
Okay. So I'm gonna spread that out, and then I'm gonna turn it down slightly, and then
Exactly, Font. Texas toast is what we use for French toast or garlic bread. Yes, exactly.
check you.
Hey, Lily. Oh, you get your drive repaired? Girl. Hopefully sooner than later.
The fuck? No. Whoa.
Okay, here we go. We're here, guys. Finally.
The fuck? No. Whoa. The fuck? Why is it stuck on sear? What the fuck? No, you gotta be kidding me. No. What do you mean? Why is it not responding? What?
She said, why is it not responding? I think we've lost him. He's not responding.
No. What do you mean? Why is it not responding? What?
He's coded.
What the fuck? This is insane.
My love of Christ, it's all for the dramatics. All of this is for the dramatics.
Sear is like higher than high.
Flatlined appliance. Bring out the paddles.
What the fuck? Let me show you guys what I mean. Like, it says it's pause clear.
I want to know what year y'all bought that motherfucker, and that's what I want to know.
I unplug it. Oh, I'm pissed.
Thanks for being here, Cancer Warrior.
I'm pissed. Okay, I'm gonna reevaluate. I'm gonna sit down and eat my fucking eggs. Mind my fucking business. And I'm gonna sit down and eat my fucking eggs.
Not without half speed, you're not. Hold on a second. Oh my God. Hold on a second. For the love of God.
Mind my fucking business. And we'll reevaluate. Okay. All of our pans.
I'm sorry, I had to respond to a text. Hold on a second. I didn't get to see the scoop.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna eat my fucking eggs. Mind my fucking business. And we'll reevaluate.
We're going to circle back around, guys.
Okay. All of our pans, except for like one, are only used on this thing. Okay. I'm gonna unplug it and I'm gonna wait. In the meantime, I'm gonna eat my eggs. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it unplugged. That's great advice, guys. Thank you. I was just really like, that's never happened. I started panicking because like sear, I didn't want it to like, burn my food. Oh, wait, let me try this with, where's the cinnamon? Here it is.
Oh, we're not done.
My stovetop does work. When my grandparents passed, my grandmother had one of these and a backup one, and all of her pans were these pans. So a little while back, the first one broke, and we've been using this one. But the first one lasted many years. This one has not lasted as long, for some reason. And we'll have to either get a new wave thing or all new pans. But I like
You would think with the reaction that she had, like anytime that you have an appliance go out in your house, it's a big deal. Your refrigerator goes out, your stove goes out, your washer, your dryer. It is a big deal because appliances aren't cheap. They are pretty expensive, like no matter what it is. But you're talking about a hot plate. It's the best possible scenario for Rosie. And the way that she responded, you would have thought that her $2,000 oven just broke down. Lights Out says Roz sexualizes herself so much. How did you do that? But also behaves like an emotionally stunted middle schooler. I'm deeply uncomfortable every time I watch her. That's very well put. I agree with that 1,000,000%, Lights Out. And thank you for the support, hun.
Having that with the live specifically, because with filming, this being my workspace works better. So, okay, let me taste this. Good fucking God, that's good. Diabolically good. Holy shit. No, they're copper pans. They're not, you can't use them on our electric stovetop.
So get new pans. How poor are you? If you're that poor and it's been years since your grandparents have lived in this home and they died and left everything to you guys, why the fuck are you ordering DoorDash? If you can't afford to buy pans, why the fuck are you getting DoorDash? Look at that. That is that sweetened condensed milk syrup shit that she made. So not only is that sweetened condensed syrup that she made, she also that was separate from the apples when she put all that sugar in. So she had all those apples frying up in that pan and she added remember those scoops of sugar to the pan? So she added that sugar into the sweetened condensed milk. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
Actually, shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Wow. That's a good idea, Rose. My Amazon wish list is diabolical. Okay.
It's true, though. It is. Karina says she just beats all over that kitchen towel. Oh, my God. Karina, thank you for the support, hon. The wish list is about to get more diabolical, by the way.
Thank you, Albus. I'll definitely do that. Hey, Birdie, good morning to you.
Okay, Sassy Cat says that New Wave isn't that old. I have one and use it on holiday. She is so stupid when it comes to the pans. You can use New Wave pans on the stove, but can't use regular pans on the New Wave unless conductive. Sassy Cat, thank you for the support. She is dumb. Rosie is really stupid, but she tries to sound like she's smart.
Wow. This is yummy. Hey, No Limit. I'm so pissed off. It's hard to explain, Daphne, because I don't remember all the details. If you want to look into it, it's called a New Wave Pick Gold Precision Induction Cooktop. And you can
Model 7372998. Add it right to my wish list, please.
only use copper pans on it. And it plugs into the wall. I'm just so irritated. Our incredible breakfast got hijacked. Hey, Crystal.
Well, incredible could be debated, but carry on.
A little too much salt in these eggs, just this much. I could, Angela, but
I don't know why her jaw clicks. I'm assuming that's a death fat feature.
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Calm down, everybody. Calm down. Everybody stay calm.
The PB grits. What? I don't know what it is. Yeah. Let's see. We're just gonna see what happens. Yeah. This is much more of a jammy egg than a yolky egg. Hello, Freedom. I'm just bummed. Oh, shit. It's not a big deal, you know. I'm eating this, so I'm fine, but I also just, like, if I can't get this to work, I have to trash the pancake in the pan right now. You know, like it's
Going back to my whole debate about this entire stream at the very beginning about Rosie not wanting to throw anything away and how I believe that's been passed down from generations from her family, okay? Roz's crusty chair towel says, someone wash me, please, I beg of you. Not today, baby. You're going to be good and crusty forever. Thank you for the support, hun. She's having a hard time even coming to terms with that she's going to have to throw away the pancake in the pan because her burner doesn't work anymore. That's really hard for her. Shit, hold on.
so I'm fine, but I also just, like, if I can't get this to work, I have to trash the pancake in the pan right now. You know, like it's fucked. Like, I can't use this. Oh, that's a wonky shape, but like I can't move this. Without fucking it up. So,
Are you kidding me? That was good too. That was really good. We were having the whole debate about how Rosie's going to eat that pancake raw. She ain't going to throw this. If you believe she's going to throw that in the trash can, then we're not watching the same program. And then I was reading Fauntleroy's lovely message here. Clicking jaw is always listed among the features on the back of the box with any new death fat. It's very true, Fauntleroy. And thank you for the support, hun.
what are varifocals? I don't even know what that is, Birdie. Daphne, it probably will be cheaper, but I'll figure it out.
Well, then figure it out. You know how Roz figures it out? Do you want to know? Do you want me to go ahead and spoil it for you? I'm going to spoil it. She adds it to her wish list. That and some new pots and pans. That is how she figured it the fuck out. Does anybody know if that was fulfilled? Because I've seen rumor on Twitter that her wish list had been cleared, but I don't believe that I've seen a new stovetop little frying pan, but maybe I missed it.
I have other factors to consider with the fact that I live stream so much.
Yeah.
If I didn't live stream, I would just get the cheaper option, but I have other factors to consider.
Yeah, she doesn't do that cheap shit.
Happenstance to realize, because on this stovetop, this front burner here is like huge. And it's the one I like to use. And if I need to do multiple things at the same time, trying to stream and do that, pain in the ass. So
they bought it for her?
At least let me finish eating and troubleshoot first, guys. Damn. By the way, I already did wipe this down. And I get that. That's fine. This is a little stressful. Because I'm not going to have, if this is actually fucked, I'm not going to have the means to, like, do anything about it for a minute. And that's just extremely inconvenient.
You're talking about like an $80 hot plate. What do you mean you don't have the means? Again, you're having food delivered to your door. So I'm assuming you've got some money in the bank. Are you ordering DoorDash and you don't have no money in the bank? Can't you Klarna yourself a freaking hot plate as well as everything else?
This is annoying. This is just annoying. Okay.
She can't buy herself anything. She can't buy her own pan. She can't buy her own hot plate. She can't buy her own nails. She can't buy anything unless it has to do with food that she's going to consume. That she can buy.
You know, Birdie, that's actually not the worst.
Get it on 10 payments of $9.99, Roz.
Let me come here.
Undercover possums, that's what the fuck I'm saying. I'm with you on that 120%.
Good morning, Brooke. I need you to pray for this new wave to behave. Because if it doesn't, I do have a short-term solution for right now. But this is just going to make my life a pain in the ass for a minute. I also have to consult my mom on what she wants to do. Yeah. So, okay. Still really hot.
Oh, was Yamano in here earlier? Oh, I'm sorry. I missed Yamano.
Everything looks fine on the outside. Okay. Yeah, eggs are good. All right. Please. Fuck. Okay. All right. Let me. Fuck. All right. Shit. Motherfucker. Let me be mad for a minute and then I'll get over it.
This is exactly what I sounded like when I tried to fix our dryer. When our dryer went out that time and I took the whole drum out of it, trying to fix I can't remember what it was that was wrong with the dryer. At least I thought was wrong with the dryer. I sound exactly just like Roz here. Fuck, motherfucker, fuck. I gotta consult with my mom and see what she wants to do about the $70 hot plate. What do you think, Mom?
I got pancake.
Mom's probably like, just like Salah, take it to repair shop.
It's on this because of course I did. Which one is the one I just? Okay, this is.
It belonged to your great grandma Rosie May. We can't just throw it in the trash can.
The dirtier one. Yeah, it's the device itself. It's not the wall plug-in. Okay. Just. I'm just so irritated.
Let her mourn, for the love of God. Let this woman mourn over her hot plate, won't you?
I'm just irritated. Yeah.
It's irritating.
This is irritating.
My life is over. It's ruined.
Move that here.
She's got one dead pancake and one dead hot plate.
Yeah, that's just fucked. I can't do anything about that pancake. I can't even transfer it to another pan, and it's just gonna fuck it up.
Rosie, cut your losses. Throw the fucking pancake in the trash.
Stamp my feet, what does that mean? Is that shady? Or what does that mean?
What the fuck that's supposed to mean? Plutes, she just told you. She just said it. I've seen people in the chat even asking the same thing. Why the fuck can't she use her stove? Number one, she claims that she doesn't have the right pans, even though they've had this stove for years. They don't have the right pans for the stovetop, and she can't do her live streaming if she uses a stove because she uses a stove for basically her table for her phone mount, her tripod. So she uses a hot plate instead. That's it. It's really that simple. Thank you for the support, hun. Anyone know how to find her wish list? I'm pretty sure it's linked in her, if you go to like her YouTube channel, it should be linked in all the descriptions.
Oh, you mean okay, got it. Sorry. I didn't understand what you meant. Okay, I see what you're saying. Sorry. Okay. This is just so fucking irritating. Okay. Now I have the one big pan.
Oh, she's got a hunch.
Okay.
I seen
Well,
that
I'm just gonna
hunch,
have
girl.
one small pancake. That's fine. I already had toasted eggs out. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have one small pancake. That's fine.
I just gonna have one small pancake. That's fine. I guess.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have one small pancake. That's fine.
That's the best part of the entire stream.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have one small pancake. That's fine. I already had toasted eggs. I don't need more. It's really that's a non-issue. I'm concerned about the cooktop.
Just a wee pancake, gonna be all alone. Like an only child.
Literally the only pan I have that I can use is that fucking gigantic blue one. Just give me a second to be pissed off. I'm sorry.
Cowgirls say call 911s or call the Mormons. Mormons won't let you starve, girl.
All right. Clean this up. Because they don't work right. They can damage the pans and or the stovetop. I can't. My mom explained it to me a bajillion times and I forget often. So, oh, my phone's super fucked up. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm officially back. Hi. I just needed a minute to feel my feelings. Hi, Teakwood. So, guys, I thank you. We've had this set up for years. We can't use the copper on the stovetop. My mom will not let me. It will damage shit. Please stop on that front. I just have to figure out another solution and talk to my mom.
Move out. Move out. You need your own shit. You need your own stove, your own pans, your own everything. Cut the cord, Roz. It's beyond time. 10KD says, Rosie, it's a pancake. People are dying, bitch. It's so true. 10KD, thank you for the support. She's going to transfer that pancake. Please believe me, she's going to transfer that motherfucker. Didn't you just see her dig that big ass frying pan out? Well, she means business. That pancake is going to get eaten regardless. Lights Out says, learned helplessness is real, folks. Exactly, Lights Out. Thank you for the support, hun. She needs a binky is what she needs.
Mom, I know people are trying to be helpful, but it's just adding stress.
You're stressing me out, people.
It's a jar opener, actually. Angela, so close. Sorry, Tico, you just walked in. I was in the middle of making a pancake, and this blew a fuse or something, and it got stuck on sear, and it was unresponsive. And every time I plug it in and plug it out, it does nothing. So
she said the hot plate was unresponsive. I don't know why that's so funny.
Oh, hey, chemist. So I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to see what my mom wants to do. I'm just really stressed out. I'm not trying to be a bitch. This is stressing me out. And I don't want advice right now. Thank you very much for the people that want to try to help. I have to figure that out because I have to consult someone that isn't me. Hello, Heaven Struck. Thank you so much for joining the Quirky Crew. I really appreciate you being here. It's been unplugged for a while.
She doesn't want your advice. She doesn't want you to help her figure out what the problem is. She wants your money for a new hot plate. That's what she wants.
I'll try, and I will try it again. That's a fair point. Maybe it does need to cool down more. Do not tell my other members and shit how to spend their money on me. I find that that is so.
This part is absolutely hilarious. So somebody in chat must have recommended that they buy Roz a new hot plate. And then she goes off on that person for even mentioning that they buy her a replacement hot plate. But just a second, you're going to see her whip out her phone and actively start adding said hot plate and more, like she's shopping. You know what? Let me just shut up and get to it.
Disrespectful, bro. That's so disrespectful. Holy shit. I would never tell my members, oh, hey, instead of getting this for me, get this. And I absolutely unequivocally find that so disrespectful. When
Lights Out says, hello, 911. Yes, we have a hot plate emergency. It's coded. Get here now. Lights Out. Thank you for the support, hun.
people say that to people who choose to be financially helpful towards me, I cannot stress how disrespectful that is. Man, I was in a good mood too. Damn it. All right. Okay. I have a temporary solution set up, but let me do some searching. What was your name? I'm sorry, Heaven. This was an inopportune time. I need to get one of those jar openers. Thank you. Well, yeah, so that one specifically, it has like claws. So when you do it on things that you want to reseal, like a soda bottle, things like that, it can leave little microscopic holes. The main reason, Kiki, is I don't, this is the only pan that's compatible with this stove. So yeah, anyway. Moving on.
Hey, crazy cat lady.
Let me see. Let me see if the New Wave cooktop is even on Amazon. I don't know how old they are. I don't know. I might have to talk to my mom.
So normal behavior would be if this happened to somebody, they would do exactly what Rosie is doing. They would probably go to Amazon, Walmart, wherever you get your electric stovetop from, and you would start looking and seeing how much they cost. And if you're in a position, buy you one. And that's what it looks like that Rosie's doing. But she's adding it to her wish list. Flute says, and stop being a beggar, Roz. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, the only reason they said that shit because that's what you're going to do. And that's what you are doing in real time. Flutes, thank you for the support, hun.
My mom might want to do something specific. The decision's not even up to me. So
34 years old, and it's not even her decision on what hot plate she's going to use in that kitchen. Crazy.
new wave induction cooktop. Oh, hold on. Because we have so many like of the pans for this that it would just be like crazy. Oh, $80 isn't too shabby. Is this the one that we have? It looks like it. What's the
Oh, $80 isn't too shabby. You're not buying it. You're asking other people to buy it. So yeah, $80 isn't bad for you, is it, girl?
difference? Oh no, we have the $100 one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Scratch the $80. We have the $100 one.
Because that one goes up to 100 or 1500 watts. Yeah, we have this one. Yeah.
Oh, it gets worse.
I feel like the difference doesn't really matter. The way we use this, we never go above 500 degrees for anything. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the cheaper one for now. Okay, and I'll talk to mom. And then I don't remember if I already have a pots and pans sets on the wish list because I've been wanting other options.
Sensibine says, and she told Levi to only put necessities on his Amazon list. Pissing PMO so bad. I called her out in chat and she got smug and turned her nose up. Parasite. Somebody in chat said it. I do believe that Chantel is more of a scammer. Like with the shit that she's pulled with Sansa and everything, she's a scammer and she's a grifter. But when it comes to somebody out grifting Chantel, I think that Rosie has definitely taken the crown. Rosie's definitely taken the crown. Thank you for the support, hun. Lights Out says the fact that mommy controls the pots and pans from across the world gives clear insight that the manipulation is generational. Just saying. Agreed. Like, even if I did happen to live with my family and something broke that needed to be replaced, I would just replace it. Like, there would need to be a conversation. And I'd get the fucking model that I want. My mom would be more than happy. Like, oh, thanks for the upgrade, bitch. I'd be like, that's right, motherfucker. Enjoy. Yeah, I would not need to have that conversation. So you're right about that. And I told you that Rosie is her mother's daughter. And you know what I mean when I say that. Thank you for the support, hun. Ceiling Worm says, Roz, hun, you got to use your head for more than a hat rack. Banger Ceiling Worms. Thank you for the support. While I'm here, after I've added my hot plate that needs to be replaced, let me go ahead and add some pots and pans as well. Mom would appreciate that.
I don't remember.
How about this? How about you and your mom can go fuck themselves? How about your mom, since she wants to allow you to squat in that house, she paid to have that hot plate replaced, or she paid for your ass to have some new pots and pans. You motherfuckers figure it the fuck out.
I already have a pots and pan sets on the wish list because I've been wanting other options. Okay, and I'll talk to mom. And then I don't remember if I already have a pots and pan sets on the wish list because I've been wanting other options that for a situation like this, actually. But it just wasn't making it a priority. Sorry, I'm not looking at my chat. Hold on.
Man, can we all take a moment to just be so glad that if we want to pick out some new pots and pans that we figured the fuck out ourselves? Like, you either have that conversation with your partner or you do it yourself. Could you imagine? Like, she's not even going through her mom to get the shit that she needs. She's going through her audience. She's going through her audience. She's adding it to a wish list, and then she's got to sit around waiting and hoping that somebody fulfills that motherfucker.
Let me check. Yeah, this pan's amazing. Yeah, exactly, Daphne. It cuts it up. It's like, it's good if you really need it. Honestly, I kind of lost my cool there for a second, guys. I was just really stressed out, and I know people were trying to be helpful, but it was just adding to my stress. Leah's doing pretty good.
But you know the crazy part about this entire situation, the craziest part, even over Rosie sitting there in real time adding stuff to her wish list, is the fact that she's so fucking nasty about it. Like, she was disgustingly nasty about it, even telling her audience to shut the fuck up. She didn't want your advice on what to do and how to fix it. But some dumb motherfucker went on her wish list and they bought this shit for this nasty person who was throwing a tantrum and acting the way that she was acting, rewarding bad behavior. Hey, Jazz, Yava, her mom and dad get most her wish list. Oh, really? Oh, I had no idea. Is that true? I didn't know that. Jazz, thank you for the super chat, hun.
He's just dealing with like some of his life stuff. Okay, so let me check my. I think I was thinking of putting one on, and I either didn't took it off or I didn't add it.
Langley says, my mom took me twice in my lifetime to get pot. She said, you pick, I'll pay. That's how. Exactly, Langley. 10KD says, does anyone know if she ever lived on her own or she always been a squatter? From what I've seen, and I don't know the full lore, and I think Scrange might be in here to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Roz has never lived on her own. She's either always lived with her parents or she's lived with like this boyfriend that she had. I think that was one situation where she was like in Georgia or something like that when she lived with somebody else. But I don't think she's ever lived on her own. Not a day in her life. And thank you for the support, hun.
Let me check my list. I just don't want to be redundant.
Look at the scrolling, bro. Look, she's going over her list to make sure that she hasn't already added a set of pots and pans. And just the scrolling alone lets you know how much shit is actually on her wish list. Tap, tap.
Okay, so let me check my. I think I was thinking of putting one on, and I either didn't took it off or I didn't add it. Let me check my list. I just don't want to be redundant.
Yeah, damn.
Okay, I don't think I have one.
She lived in a camper and the floor was rotting out. That's when she lived alone. It was in Nebraska.
Pan set. Search. Give us some.
Out of onion rings says that thing is long. You should go look. Okay, hold on. I wonder if I can get it to pull up. Let's see. I think I should be able to share it too. Yulia says, last time I saw my mom in person, I bought her a very fancy pan, as you should. As we get older, we should be the one gifting our parents. And you know what? When our parents want to do something nice for us, we appreciate the fuck out of it. That's how life is supposed to be. Not taking advantage of your parents or vice versa, whatever the case may be. Yulia, thank you for the support. Okay, we're going to, I'm going to see. I know I guess it doesn't matter. You fuckers know where I live, so who cares? Hold on, let me remove that. We're going to pull up Roz's wish list just out of curiosity and see what she's got on there. Okay. Let's take a look, shall we? All righty. Rosie's wish list. Birthday is November 24th. Thank you to anyone who chooses to grant a wish on this list. You are appreciated. If it says purchased, it's not there. There are ways for people to troll that. I remove items after purchases are made. Okay, if it says purchased, it's not. There are people who do that and they troll her. Okay. She's got a cherry pitter. She just added this cherry pitter today, didn't she? I was watching earlier while I was doing my stuff and Rosie was doing something to some cherries or whatever. And she's like, I need a cherry pitter. That's something I got to get. So she added the $11.89 cherry pitter to her wish list. Oh my God. Icing you can't buy these things. I thought wish lists were like exactly that, like something that's either over budget, something you can't afford. I really don't. Something you want for your kids, things like teachers do wish lists, not just like your everyday household items, icing spatulas, a cake pan set, a plus size apron, another apron. Oh my God. A stainless steel pan, another pan, protein bars, more protein bars, more protein bars. A cordless nail drill for $19.99. Oh, look at that dress, would you? A $34 plus size rainbow dress. Another dress. Fake nails for $12.99. Another set of fake nails. More fake nails. More fake nails. A lot of fake nails. Stainless steel kitchen tongs. Okay. Another dress. Another dress. Another dress. A tank top, a dress, a dress, a dress, a muumuu, a dress. Holy shit, woman. You got your whole closet on this mother. I thought didn't Lee just buy Rosie a ton of clothes? Oh, you got butter seasoning. That's exactly what somebody should be gifting a death fat. Yulia says, clearly I'm doing life wrong. Damn, Rosie. It's honestly, this is humiliating. This is embarrassing. Unless this is somebody whose house just burnt down and they're trying to restart their life. They're trying to recover from being homeless for whatever reason that might be. That's the only reason a list like this would make sense. This is humiliating. She should be embarrassed, highly, highly embarrassed. Fuma says, you deserve nothing but the misery you've created for yourself, Rosie. You are one of the most ungrateful human beings I've ever seen. She just expects people to buy this shit. It's wild. Fumos, thank you for the support. Yulia, thank you too as well. More seasoning. Oh, there's that butter dish that she got. That is a cute butter dish, $19.99. Some kind of protein snack. Oh, those little drink packets that she likes. More of those. Lots of those. Oh, hold on. Cocktail mixer straws. Well, that's just a waste. More drink crap. More drink crap. Gloves. What the fuck are you doing with all these gloves, bro? A plastic hurricane glass. More cups. Stain remover. I'm dead. Hair clips. Drink packs. Shit. Plates. More plates. What's that? Anti-frizz. Dead. Hairspray. Hair products. A magnetic tablet holder. Oh, that's for a fancy new iPad. She wants you. Somebody gifted you this iPad, and you can't even go out and get these holders for it. Oh my god. Witchcraft. Oh my god. Spices and shit like that. Some candle. The pink spray. More pink spray. Earplugs. Noise relief. Oh my god. What's this? Oh, that's the vitamin, the stuff for your nails. More drink packs. Is she serious? She's got freaking Advil and ibuprofen on here. I'm dead. Nail glue, nail polish, nails. Dude, who raised this kid? Makeup sponges, hair care, dry shampoo, dead. Shampoo, cutting board, not the neck fan, bitch. Somebody get her that fucking neck fan. I want to see that. That's worth it. Okay. Sometimes you will see a death fat ask for some kind of request and it's worth it. The neck fans would totally be approved by the support group because that would be, you know what? I might take care of that one. Nails. A gentle reminder. What the fuck is that? Some book. More protein bars. Another book, a book. Nails, a book. Febreze, girl, for her shit room. Freezer trays, a hand mixer for her bad hands. More seasoning. More seasoning. I just cannot believe this shit. Vanilla. She has vanilla in there. She has pens. Oh my god, not the air fryer liners. This is great. She's got the hand blender. I have one like that. It's pretty good. Vinegar, apple cider vinegar, bodybuilding weight loss shampoo. Oh, what? What are you doing? What do you need bodybuilding weightless shampoo? I'm sorry. What does that even mean? Chantel's Unflick Bean says a neck fan for what neck? Exactly why we need to make the purchase. Don't worry, Chantel's Unflick Bean. I'll take one for the team. It's totally fine. Thank you for the support, hun. Matter of fact, you know what? I'll do it after. LED phone light. Okay, nails, razors, girl, deodorant. Oh my god, this is the stuff they tell you to get before you have surgery. What's she need that for? Oh my god, not the loofah, girl. The loofah on a stick. I'm dead. Drink mix, coloring book and markers, more drink mix. Oh, for the love of God. Low carb pasta. She's got fucking Blue Diamond almond sweet blueberry flavored snack nuts. Dead. More hair clips. End of list. You know what's crazy about that? I'm used to lists. I get sent lists all the time for my kids on things that they want for whatever holidays, birthdays, Christmases, what have you. But I never came across a list like this before. That's really a sight to see. And the stuff that's on your wish list is just, it's not nothing crazy. Why can you not take care of any of these purchases? Is that what she needs it for? Onion rings? Oh my God, the broke ass bum list. Again, it's embarrassing. Again, Rosie, you're entitled. You're a spoiled brat. Mommy should consider putting you in the corner. Anyways, I got to get out of here, guys. It's 3:20. Thank you all so much for showing up, showing out. Sorry it was late today. And I won't see you tomorrow, maybe Sunday. It's going to depend on what happens. I'm going to go watch Chantel. I'm going to be real honest. All right. I'll see you guys later. Love you so much. Have a good weekend.